I was going to try to take a bunch of pictures. Maybe easier just to make a video and try to put that on. These are some of the pots. I have some potatoes and some of the ones up toward the front. The big barrels toward the back is going to be, I think, tomatoes and peppers. And there's an old bed that I made quite a few years ago. That's about a 5 by 10. And here's where I just throw in some whatevers I feel like I want to plant here. And here is my raised beds I made. I started with the one in the background. That's a 4 by 8. And I watched a good video on how to build that, and it was cheap and it was easy to build. And this is one of my 4 by 4s, and my wife came up with this idea. I don't know if you can see on the trellis. That's green construction fencing. Cost 25, no it didn't, it cost $12 for 25 feet. Maybe you can see this one better. But I have 2 4 by 4s. And I have a 4 by 8. And can't wait to get them all planted. Maybe you can see this. That plastic fencing, I just got it on there with wire ties, and in the fall I'll be able to just cut the wire ties, roll it up, put him in the shop. And this is the garden that I planted before. Before I realized I wanted to get back into square foot gardening. I hope you can see that. Just a bunch of onions, garlic, lettuce, radishes, spinach, cabbage down at the end. And the trellis in the background, had that in a shop for 10 years. Wife said she gave about $6 for that. Probably a good 8 feet tall. And it works good, or will work good, I hope. I have one more little garden over here amongst my peaches and my pear tree. If you'll bear with me, man, look at this peach tree. That's awesome. I live in southwest Illinois. I pruned this back during the winter. And brother, I pruned it back. As you can see, there's only 2 big limbs left on it. And I believe she's going to produce again. And here is 2 4 by 4s that I'm going to mark off. After the rains move out, I'm going to mark these off and plant in here. A row of roses out toward the street. Anyway, I thought this would be easier than taking a bunch of pictures. Some little flowers around the tree. And my pear tree that I planted almost 30 years ago. She's still hanging on. Happy gardening, everybody, and keep them square foot gardens going. Thank you for watching.